Well, good afternoon to the cast tonight. I've just come in a little bit late, but we are about to start this match between Ruthless Combatant and Legionnaires. My name's Delts, and hopefully this match will be pretty close. The likes of Schizo and Shooter perhaps will carry the RC team tonight, but I actually think LG will come up on top. I was hoping perhaps the likes of Wildfire and a few of their more closer range specialists from RC would be playing tonight, but that's definitely not the case. Got Buzz and Rambo instead, and Schizo's also a pretty long range distance player, so hopefully tonight they will put up a good fight, as they are starting on Assault as their starting side, which is I think a very big mistake. This is the defensive side of the map, but hopefully they can make things happen as we go through the team cast. The team roster. Schizo picking up the bomb already, as it's pretty slow start here. We're going to see P Shooter, and he's on the northern side. Very slow to start off with, and in that there's just Schizo with the bomb. He's actually in this middle area. This is okay, but he's all alone with the bomb, and he might actually get picked off. No, he retreats back into the front steps area as Maiden takes out Rambo to start off with. First cherry of the match. Smokes and Frags coming down onto the southern balconies. We're going to swap to Buzz at this stage. He's pushed all the way up to south area, and at this stage he's not doing too much. He's just trying to walk his way around. He might actually get a pick here on Iron Maiden, but Iron Maiden is watching the wrong way. Takes out Iron Maiden down to a 3-on-3 situation. He's managed to make his way up into a very bizarre position as he gets taken out and traded by Backlash. Now Schizo trying to get the pick on Acid. Gets tagged down to 19%, throws a flash. His teammate in Shooter is trying to, well, he should be trying to help his teammate out in Schizo, but that's not happening as Schizo keeps bleeding down. He's now in the basement area, 13% health left, as Shooter's going to have to try and make a move here. He's lost, and this is not great for the RC team. Schizo makes a pick on Acid without losing 1% of health, but then gets traded immediately by Skies on Fire. Backlash coming to help the teammate around, and Shooter gets taken out by Skies. Good start for LG, as RC look very lethargic on this map, to be completely honest, and I am concerned that this is going to be a very easy match, I guess, for LG. They started on the easier team, which, you know, that's great for LG, but RC had the pick of the sides, and they decided to go on to the harder teams. I don't really know why that was the case, but nevertheless, they're starting to push mid now, the RC guys, and this is a bit better. They're a bit more compact here. You can get a bit lost in the map. Sky's taking out P Shooter as Smokes and Flashes coming out from the RC team. Schizo seeming to do a lot of the work, as we're going to flick to Buzz, who's also on this middle area. Sky's protecting the bomb site down in basement, as Schizo is now trying to push in with his teammate in Buzz. They look to be okay at this stage, as Rambo has gone to help his teammate. Some fire there as Buzz gets tagged down to 70%, presumably from the northern side in Police Station, and you can just see Iron Maiden on the southern side here. I don't really see too much coordination from the RC guys, as they look to be trying to get control of this top area, playing very methodical, but at the same time looking in the wrong areas for their picks. Schizo getting tagged down to 50 health as LG close in. Acid getting the frag, flashes coming out. Doesn't really hurt Schizo, and Schizo getting Acid, but now gets traded immediately by by Rambo. Frags going everywhere, as I think I called that one wrong. 2-on-1 situation. The bomb is down, but nevertheless, this is good for RC, as they have numbers. 1 minute left on the clock, and Iron Maiden with the saw. This has been, she's stuck with this weapon time and time again, and could actually get taken out. Buzz gets taken out, drops the bomb. Obviously, you can't defuse the bomb when it's down. And Rambo picking up Iron Maiden in what can only be described as a very lucky pick in the end. 1-1. As RC get on the board. That's really good stuff from the RC team. Well, my observations at this point in time are that the actual map is quite big and perhaps not suited to a 4-on-4 situation and 4-on-4 format. But what's important here is to not get lost in the vastness of the map, as we see RC and really pushing in here. Rambo and Buzz working in tandem on the front porch. Flash comes out, doesn't hurt Rambo as Buzz has now gone to the southern side to help out his team. And he spots Iron Maiden's gun. Makes the pick, beautifully done. Down to a 4-on-3 situation. Rambo gets taken out by Backlash now. Schizo throwing a nade, but Sky's taking Schizo out before that can happen. 2-on-2 now as Buzz and P-Shooter, the last guys left. Buzz has made his way up to this this very top floor, and I'm actually very surprised at how far the RC team can penetrate the structure of LG at the moment. P-Shooter on the bottom floor. They've split their forces, but the Skies has come to the rescue, defending the bottom bomb site with apparent ease. Buzz, the last guy left, he doesn't even have the bomb at this stage, and he's going to struggle against the likes of Sky. You can probably just see... Beautifully done by Buzz as he threw a flash. Got tagged down to 16 health in the process though as the bomb gets picked up. Backlash, the last person left, and she's guarding the bomb site really, really well. Just watching and waiting. 1 minute left on the clock. Nade comes out from Buzz. Doesn't hurt Backlash at all, and she knows exactly where Buzz is. This should be easy. And Backlash says, thank you very much, I'll take that. And the LG team win one back, bring it over to a 2-1 score line. Acid yet to get on the scoreboard with her frags, as we're seeing a pretty even contribution from the LG side, with the exception of Acid, and similarly for the RC side, with the exception of P-Shooter. They look like they're trying to push this middle area and northern area very, very aggressively. As Schizo is going to go straight into the bomb site here. Picks one and gets tagged down to 13%. He needs help from his teammates as he's bled out to 10%. He throws a nade, gets taken out by Backlash in the process. And his team are all the way over on this southern side. P-Shooter should have been really trying to help his team out. Acid might get a pick here. Oh, beautifully done. 1B headshot. As she's tagged down to about 5%, but that's not too much of a problem. Rambo taking out Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden not entirely effective at this stage. Getting caught on the back foot on that southern side. And RC really need to use their numbers here. I don't know where the other RC member is. Ah, yes, he's on the top bomb site. So we're going to switch to him now. Picks up Acid beautifully. Now they should be planting the bomb, but that's not going down at this point in time. Buzz still has the bomb. Oh, manages to pick up Backlash in the process, and actually takes out the round for Ruthless Combatant. And this is not going how I predicted that it would. I thought LG would definitely have the onus, especially starting on defense. I thought they definitely would have been really looking to capitalize on the fact that they would have started on the easier side, but that's not the case at this stage. Again, they put one guy south, one guy mid, and two guys north. As again, we're going to follow Schizo. He's being aggressive again, and Skies picks up Buzz straight into the bomb site. Now Schizo's going to have to operate by himself, as P-Shooter's basically been redundant on this police station area. Schizo getting tagged up, gets hurt down by Acid. Now P-Shooter going to try and get the trade. Doesn't really make too much of a dent in the health of Acid. And that's really poor form. Just really not working with his team. He might get the revenge frag on Acid at this stage, but it's a 4-on-2 situation. And P-Shooter really not hitting these shots. I'm going to swap over to Rambo as he's pushing mid-floor now. He could pick up Acid if she's not careful, as Rambo's going down to the bottom bomb site. Gets picked up by Backlash. Well done there. Now P-Shooter struggling to really gain some momentum on this northern side, and He's basically the last guy left. And Sky's on fire, picks him up with no trouble at all. So, like I said before, I think it's very easy to get lost on this map. And perhaps LG are playing their same structure, defensive structure, but RC just not really working well as a team. In particular, I think P-Shooter has just really let his team down at this stage. He's on this northern flank, and he should have the majority of the... Like, he should be protecting Schizo as they rush into basement, but he's just not doing his job, and that's the reason why they're losing so many rounds. Admittedly, they're doing alright for an attacking side as Schizo brings the bomb all the way up to the Yankee position. This is what I'm talking about, as LG just probably haven't sorted their structure out as they would have liked to. Schizo decides not to plant the bomb as Rambo goes down to an Iron Maiden frag. Now Buzz and P-Shooter in their usual positions. As Schizo takes out Backlash with no problem at all. Tag down to 22%. And he might be able to link up with P-Shooter here. As he looks like he's covering a better line. Gets taken out by Acid, and the bomb is now down on that top floor near Yankee. Sky's on fire. Is on fire tonight. 7-3. As I say, that gets tagged down to 19%. Getting hurt up there by the Buzz push. But it's good to see RC a bit more. Oh, wow. Nearly, he tags his teammate down, tags himself down, but at least RC are playing together at this stage. As I say that, they split their forces once again as the bomb is just on that gantry, that western gantry. He gets picked up by Buzz. Acid gets taken out by Buzz. Really, really well done. And definitely Buzz is, as he picks up the bomb, I think a new and improved player at this stage. Some good teamwork there as Buzz might get shot down. The bomb's going to get planted. He's going to swap back to Buzz. Gets taken out. Iron Maiden gets revenge frag there by P-Shooter, but the bomb's still down. Sky's on fire comes to the rescue and brings out the trade. Well done to LG. What I'm really noticing from RC is that Schizo is really, really aggressive and the rest of his team aren't quick enough to keep up. And I'm not sure if this is a deliberate tactic, but generally speaking, long-range solo runs and long-range lone wolf tactics really don't work on a game such as America's Army. You really need to be trying to work with your team, push up with the team, and leave no man behind. Because that's going to be the difference here. Sky's on fire, throwing a nade, and then pushing. Oh, Acid's going to push into basement. I just might watch her. And she gets a wide angle. Here's someone in the police station. As Rambo gets tagged down, Backlash takes one out. As Buzz takes Iron Maiden out. And Acid now taking down P-Shooter. 2-on-3 situation. The bomb's still with Schizo, and he's, in contrast to my commentary, now being very, very defensive and didn't push up with his team. He's now moving in to help his team. He's a bit confused, it seems, as Buzz takes out Backlash. Well done. And they brought it back to an even numbers situation. Schizo's in a bit of trouble here. He might need a hand from Buzz, and Buzz is doing really, really well today. He pushes down into basement. And he can actually hear Acid on that other side of the wall. Schizo getting some spam through the floor. That's going to pay dearly as Acid's going to try and get the revenge, or get the frag. Pistol war it is, and Schizo comes out on top with 4% health left. Buzz is in the basement, and they've somehow managed to link up here. This is good work by Buzz. Bomb is going to go down in basement. And Sky's on fire, the last player left for LG. And manages to kill herself in the process by jumping too far. Well, that was an interesting end to what was a very action-packed round. And RC are definitely going to be happy with their performance at the moment. I've really been impressed with Buzz. He's just really working with his team. It took him a while to get into it, but he's really linked up well. And as a result, he's 9-5 at this stage. P-Shooter, the anchor for RC. And like I say before, you really need consistency throughout your team, as P-Shooter's going to try and push into basement and be very, very aggressive. And Nay coming out, gets taken out by Skies. Now they're pushing the southern areas. Backlash picks up Rambo. Schizo gets taken out by Iron Maiden. Buzz, the last guy left, is he's on the south Overwatch sees Iron Maiden, but then has to retreat. He has the bomb in hand, which is not a bad situation, but his teammates are all dead. Now LG are coming to flank around, and Acid picks up Buzz for a very, very quick round, 30 seconds, and the LG team pick up that frag, and to come into the halftime break, 5-3 in favour of the LG side. Well, this is going to be interesting. I thought LG might have this on a silver platter before the match started, but I would like to change at least the silver platter portion of my statement. We see Rambo pushing in. They look like they're going to try and push basement straight away as Skies on Fire getting hurt up by a nade. All of the LG team into the basement. Beautifully done by Backlash, picking up P-Shooter. The bomb's going to go down in the basement area, 4-on-3, and this is where LG need to use their numbers here. They've got smokes, they've got flashes, they've got frags, they've got everything that they need. Iron Maiden picking up Rambo as we're going to just swap to her, actually. She's been playing the lurker role as Backlash picks up another. The last guy left is Schizo. He's late to the party, but I don't think that's going to matter too much at this stage. Acid, seeing Acid, gets picked up by Skies. And what a beautiful rush there by LG as they four-man stack the basement, and Skies and Backlash performing out of their normal, I guess, their normal frag rate, I think. And they've just really straddled this well.
This is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charge.
And I think they just caught RC on the back foot here. And they might try this again. Yeah, they're going to try and do this again. And Sky's first rifle in. Shooter picks up the double as RC reinforced the team, the basement team. Backlash picking up one. She's got the bomb there with her. Oh, jeez. Rambo turning his back to Backlash as a double frag from P-Shooter really made the difference between a win and a loss here. Now they should just be closing in the RC team, but that's not happening at this stage. A nade's coming out from Backlash. Beautifully thrown there. Might pick up Rambo, but Rambo picks up Backlash with the Backlash nade. Actually ending up taking out Rambo in the end. But RC win one back. And that was important, because I thought RC weren't necessarily going to pick that up. The fact that LG just rushed that basement, and that protective frag from Rambo, from P-Shooter actually made a very, very big difference. And even though he's anchoring at the moment, it's still good to see that he's playing a part in that at the moment. The bomb is again going straight into basement as Backlash is going to try and get the bomb. Gets shot in the back by Rambo as they don't check their lines. Sky's picking up Buzz and might get naded here. Acid takes out Rambo. Schizo takes out Acid down to a 2-on-2. You can see Schizo right in that problematic area. Wow, that took a lot to say. Down to a 2-on-1. P-Shooter, the last guy left in the basement area as Iron Maiden is going to make her way in. No scope. Gets taken out by P-Shooter. P-Shooter tagged down to approximately 40 health. And P-Shooter is now retreating back into the very back of the basement. Fog is coming out as Skies needs to retrieve the bomb. Beautiful headshot by Skies. And that was very, very important in the context of the match. Well, that is one round away from a definite overtime. But Skies and Backlash today have been absolutely phenomenal. And why should I be surprised at that? Skies is definitely a first-class player. Just needs a bit more confidence. And she's played very, very well tonight. As it looks like LG are going to try a south push. Rambo gets picked up immediately by Skies on Fire. Not even hurt Skies, and she's playing really, really well. Nades coming out onto the southern Overwatch. Doesn't tag anyone. We're going to actually swap over to Iron Maiden, who's actually on task with just protecting the 6 of the teammates. Smokes and Fogs coming out as they're going to try and push the south side. LG. Backlash working with Skies as nades getting thrown out, and now the bomb is going down And this could be a problem for RC as Skies picks up Buzz down to a 4-on-2 situation. Going to flick to the assaulting team. They don't even realize that the bomb is up top. Now Schizo's going to have to work by himself at the moment. Gets taken out by Backlash. P-Shooter, the last guy left, still having daisies around his head at the moment. He's a bit preoccupied with Iron Maiden. So on the LG side, missing a shot, and Backlash finally helping out, picking up P-Shooter. So LG have basically secured themselves an overtime, and they will be looking to finish out this round very, very quickly. And it's really good to see that, generally speaking, LG haven't really had any anchors. We really needed to see an improvement in the performance of the anchors for the LG Pink team. And Iron Maiden has done really well today. So let's just get her confidence back up as we're going to actually watch Schizo try and be aggressive. Picks up Acid, really well done. But now he's got problems. He's getting crossfired by 2. Iron Maiden picking up a long-range frag from the other side of the map as Skies is going to help it out. Nades coming down as Smokes and Fogs also likely to help the LG side. Skies going basically Rambo, gets crossfired. And now Acid is going to try and Backlash is going to try and help the team out. Rambo picking up Skies, Backlash picking up 1, has to pick up another one. That's a pretty impossible task. Now Iron Maiden, the last person left for the LG side. And 2-on-1 situation for RC. They should win this. As you can actually, should have seen Rambo. Oh! Those bushes are the subject of much discussion in my opinion. The developers probably need to get rid of some of those. It's not necessarily great for competition. Iron Maiden trying to find the bomb at this stage. She's just going to drop down. Going to swap to Rambo here. You should see Iron Maiden. Oh wow. This is painful. Iron Maiden is very, very low health. Picks up Rambo, who was on 13%. Now P-Shooter, I don't know what he's doing at this stage. He should be guarding the bomb. Now the bomb's gonna get picked up there by Iron Maiden, and she has 45 seconds left on the clock to make a decision as to where she wants to go. P-Shooter finally coming back onto this Yankee area, but in my opinion, it's just too late. I don't really know what he's been doing this whole match, and he actually binds Iron Maiden. But now it looks like Iron Maiden is going to go down to the basement area. And this is one of my qualms with the bomb mode at this point in time for AA. Generally, in most gaming experiences, if you get the bomb plant, you have an opportunity to win the match. But because of the fuse time is so low, you can basically just wait until 2 seconds before. P-Shooter coming in. Oh, picks up Iron Maiden. Really, really well done. And this should be an easy defuse. Yeah, like I was saying, this defuse probably takes 3 or 4 seconds, and the bomb time is around about 30 seconds. So, you know, I think the developers need to work on really trying to actually improve this bomb mode, because, you know, in most other games, if you plant the bomb, you get some sort of reward for it. Now in AA, you get points, but points aren't necessarily going to matter in competition, and so they need to think of a better way to really allow the teams to encourage the teams to go for the bomb objective. As someone gets taken out by a nade, Acid getting taken out by a nade as they try and rush basement again. Rambo picking up Backlash. Now Skies on fire, trying to get the trade. Beautifully done there. They lost the bomb in the process as Iron Maiden is on this northern side in police station. Now Skies on fire by herself, throwing a nade up the basement stairs. That's not a bad idea, as the bomb is now being picked up finally by Skies. 2-on-1 situation as Schizo picks up a crucial frag. I don't know what Iron Maiden is doing at this stage. She's all the way outside, and this is really, really poor. Once you have possession of the bomb and the bomb site, you really should be moving in together as one, protecting your teammate. And if you're outside in the police station, just counting flowers, it's really, really hard to protect your team, especially if someone's going for the bomb plant. So now Iron Maiden What is she going to do here? She's just going to go low and slow into the bomb area. Schizo's got a hero. Picks up and clutches the round. What a 2K, and beautifully done there by Schizo. Bringing it back, and RC still have hope. They still have hope for an overtime. What a round that was. That should have just been LG's round as they decide to rush basement. They're actually quite a fan of this aggressive push into basement. And you know, I really am not sure. They're probably going to do this again, actually, as Sky's on fire. Looks like she's going to be a bit more aggressive. Jumps to concrete. Doesn't get tagged by a nade. That's important. He's going to get picked up here as RC double stacked the bomb site area. Nade's going out as Buzz takes out Sky's. Backlash helping out and gets the revenge frag as we're going to swap to her, actually. She's now retreated outside the bomb area. Iron Maiden with the northern push. But this is also something that I'm not entirely a fan of, as Backlash picks up Schizo. That's important there. The bomb carrier in 99% of these rounds has been the lone wolf. And I'm not entirely sure I understand where these type of tactics come from. 2 frags coming out from RC as they pull it back. The bomb's going down, and again, this is going to be advantageous for the RC team. They know where the team is. Backlash is going to have to come out here. She doesn't realise that the bomb's been defused. Oh, and the bomb's been defused. Oh, dear. Well, at least that was a bit more of a coordination between the RC. And actually, the fact that one of the RC guys ran up that northern step actually distracted Backlash from getting the bomb diffuser. And now it is down to a... Basically, whoever wins this round is going to either go to overtime or it's going to be a win to LG. As LG have basically abandoned that rush push, they're going to work this middle floor here. And this is a bit better from LG. I like the fact that they're a bit more working that mid floor. As Buzz takes out Acid. Sky's on fire, taking out Buzz in the revenge frag. Schizo on the southern side. P-Shooter picking up Backlash. This could go to overtime here. As it looks like they're trying to set up for this basement push. But I'm not necessarily a fan of it. Oops, sorry. Not necessarily a fan of it in these types of situations. Sky's on Fire's made her way down. That's... Oh my gosh! Nearly stuffs it up, but in the end picks up Rambo. Iron Maiden making her way down as well. Oh! Gets taken up by P-Shooter. Sky's on Fire coming in with the revenge frag. Down to a one-on-one situation. And beautifully done by Skies. What a win for the LG side. 9-7 is the scoreboard. And oh my gosh, what a close round that last round was. Beautifully played as Skies on Fire and Backlash are the key personnel for LG as they pick up that match. They successfully defend their 10th position as it was a valid challenge by RC. Unfortunately, just not being able to make it count where it mattered. Hopefully next time we see these two teams, we're going to see a bit more coordination and a bit more teamwork from both sides. But this is me signing out. Cheers.